it's Barry. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about color dot markers, and I have a review of 5 different types of markers over 3 different brands. So these are probably the most common ones that you've seen. It's the Zig Clean Color Dot Marker. And they come in a lot of different colors. And on one side, you've got a 0.5 millimeter, like a fine liner. And then on the other side, you've got the dot maker. And these are really the most common. And they come in a lot of different colors. They come in a lot of different packages. The one that I use all the time, and I love this, and I have lots of spares, is the gray one, and it's called Platinum. And if you're not familiar with dot markers at all, the way that it works is the harder you press will be the larger dot. So if I press just very lightly, I'll get a small dot like that. And then if I press a little more and a little more, you'll see the difference in the size. The Zig Color Dot does have 2 other varieties. One is their metallic, and the metallic, instead of having a 0.5 on fine liner on this side, it's a 1.0. And you have the same ability to make a dot. They also have this one, which is called a single, and it doesn't have a fine liner at all, and these are much lighter in pigment. The other types that I would like to talk about today, when I found out about this one, I think it's a carefully guarded secret because I hadn't seen anything about it, but Tombow, and I'm a big fan of Tombows, came out with one called Play Color Dot. I could not wait to try it. I could not wait to never use it again also. I was very unhappy with this. And instead of it being, the rounded like the other one, you can see it's got a square tip on it. And my experience with it is it doesn't make perfect circles. So you could see with those two where I was. I don't use it. What I have found with the Zig color dots is that even though I've tried buying them in a lot of colors, and of course I love black and white, so I've also bought the black, I just always revert back to using the one gray one, the Platinum, and I use it all the time. So let me show you how I use it, an example of how I use it. So let's say that I want to use this notepad from Cloth and Paper, and you see very faint dots there for the tasks. Well, what I like to do is just make the small, really small dots in there, and to me it helps divide up the page better. Another thing that I do in my finance planner, for example, is I keep track of my purchases. And then when they're received, I put the dot on the side, and then if one doesn't have a dot, I know to go back and check on that and see where it is. Well, I found out recently, just through surfing and trying to find more on color dot pens, why I was searching is I'm dying to find one in olive green. I've been using some olive green as an accent color ever since Ashley put a great olive green pen and a highlighter in a planner box, so about 6 months ago. Well, I found a set on Amazon, a set of 15, and for way less money than any of these other ones that I've been showing you. I had to buy it. It was a little bit of false advertising because it showed one that looked olive green, only it's not olive green, and it was this one here. It's actually a gold. So what I have here, the dots on those are much smaller, and just to give you an idea, this is what these look like. They also have the fine liner on one side, and they also have the dot. They're kind of a copy of the zig. But the dots they make, if you look at the top row, are much smaller. They're metallic dots. The second one in, it's not going to photograph very well, but it is a metallic silver, and this one is not olive green, it is a gold. But as you can tell, they're kind of wonky. They're not perfect circles. Like if you look over here, this was done with a zig, and it looks great. This over here was done with the zig, my favorite gray color, and this is one of the mild ones that I showed you, which is called a single. They're not quite as vibrant, and those are fine. All the zig ones are fine as far as I'm concerned. And it's very interesting because the price range is pretty much crazy on this. So, I mean, I found that you could get a set of 12 for as low as $27 or up to $45 on Amazon. A set of 4 was $8. Of course, you're looking at the prepackaged colors and not the colors of your choice. If you wanted to buy an individual pen, they were $3.99 but no free shipping. Those same individuals on jet pens were $3.45. Of course, you pay for shipping there unless you have a very large order. The metallic was like $15 for a set of 6. This is what the box looks like right side up. It's clearly the bargain of the bunch because it was $10.49 for 15 markers. Unfortunately, they're not great. But they may fill a need for you. So what I will do below is I found a much better price on all of these, and I have a discount coupon for you also. So if you have an interest, check out below, and hopefully this was helpful to you to learn about dot pens, what kinds there are, and how possibly to use them. So thanks for tuning in. See you next time around.